Both teams. Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Tom Chen heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you need to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily.
Just checking.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gary Rodriguez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Ball.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Cue shot here out toward short. One there. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
Kenny Singleton will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Ground ball left side. To his right, Schaefer. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. It's the White Sox nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Olt will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Hey, we got one.
High in the air out to center field. Torres waits on it.
Mine.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter,
Arismendi Alcantara will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Nick Livingston leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Hector Sanchez.
One away.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. High pop-up. Castellanos will wait on it.
Got it. Ball.
And he's got it for out number 2.
batting ninth.
Troy Switzer will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Hey, now we got two.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit to short. Schaefer is up with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Tom Chen is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And with the tying run on the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Full count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits third on the team.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Gary Rodriguez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit.
No runner, no runner. Not hold.
Kenny Singleton will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
We got no out.
0-1. Here it comes.
Hey, now get us.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Hey, let's roll 2, huh?
Here's Mike Olt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. has to be thinking strikeout here. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Yeah, and he's been able to turn this inning around after back-to-back hits got this thing started. He's responded with 2 strikeouts, and here's the last one. Just a good job of bouncing back and not pitching tight out there.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Plays at 1 here.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, now we got 2.
Ball, that's too high.
2-1 now.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. White Sox strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Arismendi Alcantara heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Right fielder, Nick Livingston.
Settling in now, Nick Livingston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ball game. These guys have really had a hard time figuring him out.
Plays at 1 now.
Into the box, Hector Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And, wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Troy Switzer makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Into the seats, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder number 6, Tom Chen.
Into the box now, Tom Chen. He singled his last time up. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Here we go, guys.
Called strike 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Gary Rodriguez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Nope.
And there's ball one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, guys.
3-1 now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ball game.
Kenny Singleton will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Kenny Singleton will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Mike Olt will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Marisnick is under it.
Got it. Mine.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
Third baseman.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
One out and a runner on third.
Hey, make a play. Hold him right here, huh? Leave him out there.
Very high, 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Schaefer fields it cleanly. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Anthony Alvarez will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.